Hello tribe. Well, I thought I'd dive on the video and do a little bit of an energy check-in because there's stuff that's coming up that I think we need to know about. So sharing with the group as always. So I'm going to call this video the Masters Awaken because that's exactly what's going on. The Masters are indeed awakening. So the Masters Awaken, that is all over my Tablets of Light tour because it's kind of like what that's all about. And there's a ceremony that I'm holding called the Masters Awaken, 6th of November in Cape Town, because that's what it's all about. And now this video, I kind of sat here and thought, right, what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about how the Masters are awakening. The Masters are woke, pretty much. So, like, what is that? I mean, I've got a list here. Like, mastering the darkness. Because that's what this is all about, okay? So where we are right now, we really kind of like dig into the dregs of the barrel, which means, you know, we're getting to the last of the stuff, which is like the real core stuff, You know, you as a starseed, as a spiritual being, whatever, like that bottom stuff that is really, really preventing you from going up to that next level. And that next level is kind of like the final stage that we move into. You know what I mean? It's like, if you so choose it to be so, right? So yeah, that's where we're at. And it's powerful times. So the thing is, I just want to explain the dynamic between like the light and the dark, you know. Many think that we just need to be in the light and they're just like, oh no, we don't do darkness, we just go in the light. Everything is in the light, you know, which is kind of like a little bit true, but not really, because the thing is, everything is about union, and everything is about when we speak about embodiment. What does embodiment mean? It means embodying all of your aspects, being a multidimensional being, oneness, wisdom, you know, just oneness itself, you know, all of that is basically bringing in all that stuff which is in negative vibration and bring it back in. So why you can be whole, right? So when we talk about mastery, the true mastery is mastering your, you know, your negative emotions, mastering, you know, getting through the purge. If you're really, really purging something, which is quite intense, you know, mastering all of that, which is mastering your emotions, you know, mastering your dark side. And kind of like navigating that and being able to really shine your light in the dark. We have to go there. But to say that the darkness is like, no, we're not doing that, you know, we got to get rid of it. It's just like, well, that's a part of you, so you mustn't get rid of it. There has to be some level of separation or duality. Toth says this, because without it, then we just sit as a blob, you know? So there's got to be duality. There's got to be night and day. There's got to be dark and light. There's got to be like, you know, hot and cold, you know, masculine, feminine, whatever. There's an opposite to absolutely everything. Every god, goddess has a twin flame, you know? They have a sacred counterpart because it's the opposite of them, you know, like meaning male, female, you know? So that's a given. So I think once we really understand that, you'll stop getting rid of something and understand why your process may be not moving in the direction that you needed to go to, or the speed, because you're too busy getting rid of your dark side, when actually you need to go there because there's an underworld for a reason, you know? You don't live there, like you don't just constantly live in the light. You live in neutrality. You know what I mean? So mastering the dark side. I even put a post out there the other day about shining your light while you're in the dark. That's mastery. Being able to hold yourself and your light, not being affected by others, people, places, situations, and just holding your light. That's finding the balance, you know, within you. Obviously, you know, even if you're in a bloody war zone like Afghanistan, still being able to hold your light here and not being drained or pulled apart or anything like that. That's the balance. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at right now. And we're still a little bit in our shadow, quite a lot actually, while we're really, really digging to the depths of where we're at. And I want to talk about the purging now. So the purging, meaning like when you're feeling really shitty in your energy, or you just like something's happened, or you're triggered or whatever, just negative stuff. The purging, all of that, and planetary alignments make you feel tired, unwell, whatever, even getting sick, you know. Purging, okay, is basically you releasing the negative baggage of the dark side so we can come back to the light. So that alone is what's going on. So as we get closer and closer and closer to this next level of enlightenment, which is kind of it really, New Earth, the closer we get to that, the more intense the purges are, and they come out of nowhere, boom, you know. but they're getting shorter. So back in the day, like, well, so basically the purges now are like full on intense. Oh my God, but they last that long and you move through them real quick. Whereas I want you to cast your mind back 6 months ago or whatever, you know, the purges were long, okay? And the purges were intense. And it was just lasted forever. And you just waited for this fever to break. And it just took so long. So I really invite you to just look back, because it's really important that you take a time to actually acknowledge how far your soul has come, how far this beautiful being has come, because you don't realize it. So I want you to take a moment after this video and just ponder on the last 6 months, the last year, what even up to before all of the craziness, you know, 2019, you know, 2020. Just have a look at it and just see where you were then and where you are now. And I think you're going to be pretty mind blown as to how much your system works with which is the mastery. Your system has now gained mastery in moving through the purges, and you're getting better and better and better at it. So, I mean, it would be like an unrealistic world to say that you're never going to be affected by energy and you're never going to purge. Because, again, duality. But the difference is you're a portal. Prior to all of this, you kind of forgot. You got invested in the illusion. You forgot that you were a portal. So basically, you got clogged up and plugged up, you know, bit like pipes that you haven't checked for ages, or drain pipes full of leaves. Put it all out. You need to clear all the gunk out because, you know, it forgot it was a drain pipe. You forgot you're a portal. So now you've got the memo, and now you're just like, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to like take these energies on and get stuck. You're supposed to actually allow it to move through you, because you can transmute it through your energy field, transmute this lower frequency energy, whatever it might be, shitty in-law, fight with the boss, you know, a zero bank balance, which is making you feel super cuck. Do you know what I mean? Whatever. Bring all that energy in, because stories are stories, but the energy makes you feel a certain type of way. You're bringing it in, you're transmuting it, you're taking it and you're changing it into higher frequency, and then you have more energy available to you. That's basically it, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. So when you are, now you can actually see how much better you're working with this. That's mastery. That's mastery, and you are a master, and you are awakening, even might be even woke, you know? So moving on from there, I have a list here. Physical body pains. So this purging, okay, so we just moved through the 1010 portal, which was very, very powerful. All these starbursts is just, I mean, the more starbursts that happen, the less you're actually plugging into the details of what it's about. And what about this planet? And what about that planet? No one really cares, because it's all stories just for the purpose of your mind, so it can get excited and feel like it's involved. Bottom line is, it's just frequency. So how does it feel to you? Where are you putting it? And are you transmuting it? And, you know, is your wheel turning? That's basically the bottom line. So the 1010, another powerful purge. Okay, we're now moving into 1111, which is next month, you know, 11th of November. That portal, okay, is going to be, it's a very powerful one. I mean, 1212's got a good thing going on, 1010 got a good thing going on, 1111 kind of up there for me with like Lion's Gate, kind of like can go either way, but I'm going to walk around with my saucepan on my head all day, just in case. But that's basically the 1111. And those codes, there's going to be a big receiving of codes, because we're pretty much walking through the turnstile at the end of the year, November/December, as we walk through to the new earth, which is the codes for 2022. Codes of information, energy streams. So you're going to be receiving those. So you're going to expect to find another upgrade in your system, which is going to bring in more tiredness. It's going to bring in more, maybe like not feeling very well, because remember, when the light comes in, the body's got to purge out what it doesn't need. It's an upgrade. So now be a master of this experience and get ready for that, instead of being going, oh my God, I'm lying in bed, it feels so ill, let this be over. Don't resist it, work with it. You know what I mean? It's going to happen, and you need to integrate it in your system. So, you know, kind of prepare with it, open your heart, drink a lot of water, rest a lot, make sure that you're not doing any hectic things over that time, and just move through it like a boss, you know? So those codes you're going to be receiving on 1111 or thereabouts, and that's going to prepare you for 2022. Now, as we said, the 1010 portal, if you reduce the numbers down, came down to 2. Now 2 is divine feminine. 2 is creation energy and co-creation energy. So this is where we're moving through now, you see, because even all of us space holders and all of us people that are bringing through big bodies of work now, you know, what's actually happening is so many co-creations are happening now all over the world. I know that I've had several explosions all over the world of people going, hey Marie, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to work with you. So it's not just Egypt for me, there's loads of other places, and I'm like, wow, having done this work for so long on my own, it's a bit like overwhelming in a really, really good way, where I'm just like, oh my God, my community is finding me now, my people. So now I can do what I feel is in my system to do, which is do big missions, big bodies of work. So my point is that's co-creation. That's coming online now. And do you know what the difference is? I'm comfortable to do it. Because before, if I ever had that approach me, I was like, it's not safe, not safe, not safe. The person's probably going to kill me, take me out, or rip me off. Can't do it. And only up until about 6 months ago or so, you know, maybe the beginning of the year, that's how it was for me. And I did get taken out left, right and centre, working with really legit companies to help me build my brand. It didn't work out well. And here I am now, basically going into the real co-creation energy, 2022, 2 energy, and it's safe. It's safe to come out now. You can come out if you're feeling that you want to share, if you feel you have a body of work that you want to share with the world, you're just itching to just birth something, like, you know, spiritual constipation is a thing of the past, let it flow. Bring it out, because it's safe, and it's so exciting. And do you know what, over and above, my crown center's really itching now. Okay, but over and above all of this creating and, you know, creating the new earth, it's so fun, because now I'm not worrying about being scared because it's not there anymore. So 2022, creation energy, co-creation energy. Just spread your wings and fly, okay? So the Masters Awaken. So I go back to my title, Masters Awaken. So it's time, it's go time. Now, when you are, okay, I was going to go into what should be a second video, and I'm going to leave it as a second video. So basically, I was going to say, when you are ready to bring through this big body of work, okay, this is now a whole nother video, which I'm going to record. It's all about not working through your physical body. It's about working through your consciousness. And that way you won't tire. And that way you'll be able to do about 12 million projects and just divinely bring them through. Effortless, easeful. I'm going to go into another video for that. That's why I had a little bit of a pause there. But just going back to the physical body, because I do tend to shoot all over the place, like literally like a starburst, like a comet. Physical body, people are finding lots of pains in their physical body, which is also telling you that you really are scraping the barrel, which is basically telling you that you're near the end of this cycle, okay? So that's kind of in with this not working through your body and working through your consciousness when you want to bring through projects and things like that. I think that this is the body purging the old energy of us always working through our mind, body, and emotions and thinking that we're just a person. You're not a person. You are a badass ascended master. You are consciousness. You are awareness. You are energy and frequency, man. You know? And you have a physical vehicle which can get you to McDonald's or flipping wherever at will. So that's this. You know what I mean? So what else do you need to know? So physical purges going on right now, and it's deep stuff. So if you're feeling that in your body, know that it really, really is coming up for a reason, and it's signifying the end of a cycle. Your body's going to go through a physical upgrade. Your bones are going to go through a physical upgrade. Can't speak. Physical upgrade, you know, so like this is what's happening. So don't worry yourself, don't stress yourself. Your soul in your system is so advanced, knows exactly what it's doing. Just get out of the way of yourself. That's what I say. So I will do another video because I need to speak to you peeps who are feeling that you want to bring a body of work through and it's there, or you feel like you're teetering on the edge. That is what I need to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to leave it there because there's a lot of information here. And I just want to ping on your radar. My offerings, as always, you'll see in the write-up of this video. Please get in touch, okay? Let's vibe, let's talk, let's get things popping. We got lots to offer. The Egypt Tablets of Light Egypt Tour in April 2022. Just a few spaces available. So if you're feeling the call, get on a call. Let's discuss it. Let's see if Egypt is definitely in alignment with you. And then the other thing is the Masters Awaken, the ceremony, 6th of November. Those of you that are in Cape Town, it's an in-person ceremony. And you know what? Once I get a gap, put it online and you guys can come and join. Anubis and Isis, the Masters Awaken, collapsing the old paradigm and the illusion and connecting with the golden frequency of your awareness and pure heart consciousness. Exactly what I'm talking about in this video is exactly what the ceremony is all about. Sacred cacao and Blue Lotus. So yeah, so see if that resonates. So I will either see you at the ceremony or in Egypt or both. What's not to love? Thanks for watching. Peace.